up, YouTube fam? It is Mary.
And Alma.
And today we are reviewing Life after Lockup.
Yes.
And we are going to start. Well, first we invite you guys to like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below. So we are going to start with Marcelino and Brittany.
Yes. They're the ones with the two children.
That's the interracial couple with the two children.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently we didn't even realize this. I guess I wasn't even paying attention to the ending.
Mm-hmm.
But they had a threesome with her best friend.
It was with her best friend?
Yes. So my thing is, when you do that with your spouse, with another woman, automatically the respect for you goes down.
And he thinks you're down for anything.
Exactly.
Because he started acting up, and she said so too. She said
it hasn't been the same since that whole night.
He's gone.
He's gone. He's acting irrational. He's not the loving father he used to be. This fool had the nerve. She's been a convict all of her life. She finally has a good job as a real estate agent, which I didn't know you could get a job, like that. After, but she was going to get like almost, I think, $500,000 if she had closed this house. It was a big day for her. And this fool just got the kids, came here, told her, look, I have somewhere to be. You got plans, I got plans. You take care of these kids. He dropped them off and he left.
He just went into the other car that she had.
Yes, and just left the kids. And I think he's cheating.
In the middle of her trying to close this deal.
I would not even answer the phone. That's where she went wrong.
But you know something? No, he would have, because the thing was, she should not have told him where she was going. If she hadn't told where she was going, he would not have known. But you give this man an address. If she hadn't come out, he would have gone inside in the house.
Oh, you think so?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
I was very sure. I was shocked that he's been acting like this. But the thing is, when you do certain things, there's just certain things that you should not open your marriage up to. Like, I don't even care if you guys
open it up. He thinks you're down for whatever. And then he also probably, and I wonder who initiated it, because remember,
that was that
she
friend
was
that was
saying,
rubbing her and all that stuff.
She was already saying that she was still having feelings for that friend. Remember, the friend came out and came to the house, and she was rubbing her foot on the friend's leg while the husband was in the house.
My thing is, all that is foolishness. It's rubbish. You had your little fling in prison. Woohoo! You are out of prison. You've gotten a good man who actually gives a damn about you and your kids. He is taking care of you. He has helped you get on your feet. All that shit should be out the window. You want to get your little kicks, go watch a film or whatever, and then get your little kicks. But you want to go here and now let me come and let him do it with her? Like, the thing is, that all of that is just pathetic, and it makes no sense. Why you went and did that? Now he is mistreating you. I'm sure he's cheating, because now he's thinking, oh, she let me have sex with another woman. What's wrong? I can go do that on my own. I don't need her. And on top of that, I'm sure he saw some things that you were doing that he wasn't okay with. Whatever the hell. Regardless, it was wrong on both parties. Y'all both should not have did that. Y'all both should have kept this between you two. Now you have ruined something, and he is treating you like trailer trash.
And you know what I don't understand is, we'll have a call to prayer. Anyway, we have it's the call to prayer that you're hearing right now. But it is just sad. Like, what I'm not understanding with people who are there opening their marriages to everything is, how about, like, self-control? It's not everything that you wish with your mind that you have to have.
Yeah.
There are a lot of things people wish. You can wish for $1 million and you're not going to get $1 million, right?
Yeah.
You're not going to go to the bank and steal. You're not going to lose your self-control like that.
Yeah.
And go steal at the bank because you didn't get $1 million. Why? Because you see that the consequences, you're going to go to jail right away.
Facts.
Right? You may not like someone. You may hate someone. You're not just going to go and kill them.
Yeah.
I mean, sensible, rational people just don't go do that. Why? Because the consequences of it is too much for you. It's the same thing. So you have self-control during those moments.
Yeah.
What I don't understand though, when it comes to the bedroom, couples just decide we're not going to have self-control. I want what I want. Whatever I want, I'm going to get it. But you don't do that in life though.
No.
You may not want to stop at the red light, but you do when it's red. Why? Then you have your self-control. Because if you cross the red light, you might be in an accident that kills yourself, or you're going to get a ticket.
It's no difference.
So you do the self-control then, but for some reason, when it comes to sex, all of a sudden, we don't show any self-control in our relationships when we are in a marriage. All of a sudden, everybody going to be down for whatever. Why can't you, have that self-control during that time? That's just something to think about. In every other aspect of our lives, we show self-control with our wishes and our desires. But when it comes to your marriage, which is really where you should be showing some self-control, you decide to not to, and you bring your children along for your crazy life.
And I think even more, I know I know she is at fault, but also I feel like he's at fault. Because the thing
Both
is,
of them.
yeah, they're both at fault. But I feel like, he probably has been thinking about stepping out on her. He probably has been. Because the thing is, the fact that you were so, open. I don't know if he was that. I can't remember if he was that open to it.
I don't know who did what, but I know that when that girl came to the house, she was putting her foot on that girl's leg, telling her she's still, thinking about her.
Well, I know he at first he didn't want it, but then you just gave into it, which also makes me question you.
Which I thought, to me, that's like cheating too, what she did with the girl in the pool.
Yeah, but they say, because she's a female doesn't count. It counts regardless. It counts regardless.
What if a guy was there, of my ex, my husband is in the house, and I start rubbing the guy's leg and talk about how I'm missing him?
Or what if
your
husband?
That's cheating.
What if your husband was in jail and he had an ex that he really liked in jail and he came to see him? Mm-hmm. How about that? And
he rubbed on his leg. Talk about I miss you. Come on now. Anyway, you all miss me with that mess. This whole threesome, throuple,
Foolishness.
Rubbish. Now Tiffany and Kevin, they're doing the same thing.
But I think she's only doing it because she wants to keep him around or whatever. And Kevin's not a prize.
She's going to control him. She gets to control.
You're not in control of anything, boo. You're really not. And you know that. You're just trying to make it seem like it, but you're really not.
And you're thinking you're in control some kind of way. You're not. You're not. He's having his cake. He's eating it too. And guess what? He's still trying to get with. He's still gonna be there getting with Kayla.
And she still
keeps on calling him.
Yeah. I just, it's foolishness. Kevin, foolishness. Yeah, he did knock that guy up, but he's not a prize. You look at this man, this short T, I don't see prize anywhere. The man's not a prize. So for you to be clutching on so tight to him, it makes no sense. You're not even living with the guy. So for real, it's not like you're dependent on him or his money where you feel like you have to do whatever for him. Yeah. Get out of that.
And then you have to, then she's in this state of checking in drawers. I don't know how women put themselves in this, of checking drawers. If you're checking drawers, checking someone's phone, as soon as he talks to someone, you thinking you're not trusting him. It's time to get out of that relationship.
To the left.
You go to the left and leave him where he's at. You go. You don't have to wait for him. Yeah. So that's that with them. And how about that girl? Is his name Chaz and Brandwin?
Sarah.
Now she is still hanging with her Aaron, the guy
her ex.
With her ex.
That girl who just got out of jail and then got married the same day. Some dirty stuff and had to go to a dirty bathroom that was worse than jail to go get married.
And let me tell you, Chaz, he's up. And the thing is, my thing with Brandon is this. Stop hanging around your friends, your old friends. Stop hanging around your old crowd. They're not going to have good advice for you.
I know, but I also don't think she wants. I also think, but the thing is with her, I don't think she actually wants to be around them. But I also don't think she wants to be with that Chaz guy. Yeah. She actually does not want to be with him. She'd rather be with her old crowd than to be with this old, short, gross-looking man. Yeah. The girl had a whole panic attack when they were supposed to have sex. And
they still haven't had sex.
They still haven't. I don't really think she likes him. She's not into him. She's not attracted to him. She has already said that. And when a woman really is not into a guy, she really will do everything she can to avoid him.
Yeah.
Even though she has married him.
Quickly.
Like, it is what it is. You
She's
know?
not.
I know, but she also said she has never had, intercourse
sober.
without sober. So I don't even know what that's like. But Mom, we had a theory that the first time maybe it was a sexual assault.
Yeah.
And maybe somebody had drugged her. And ever
when
since
she's
then.
Young, probably what happened when she was young.
Young or something. We don't know. This is just our theory.
Then it's like she has to
be
keep on
intoxicated
taking
in
these
order
drugs.
to, actually have relations. Because maybe if
exactly.
she's sober, that trauma comes back up.
It comes back, and that's why she has to be in therapy. And Chaz, will he be one to wait for her to go to therapy and get all that stuff done? I don't know. He just seems to, anytime he's with her, wants to grope her and do all this stuff with,
He just looks real greasy to me, and he doesn't even seem like a good person.
Yeah.
But I just think he's trying to use her. Any man who
pressure.
goes and gets a woman who's been in jail, immediately marries her, is not up to any damn good.
Yeah. There's some kind of control that they're trying to control,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I just think it's foolishness.
Yeah.
And
I feel bad for her because I really feel like
I really do think she's really trying. She's really trying.
She really is trying, to be a decent person. But Brenwyn, Aaron coming around, he's just coming around because he's feeling that very soon you're going to get back into life. But let me tell you, if you keep on hanging around with your friends,
you might end up dead.
Friends, when you're trying to do new things, you've got to find new friends. You can't still roll with the same crowd. You cannot. They're going to pull you in one way or another. They're not going to respect it.
Yeah.
What you're trying to do, especially if they're still in that life.
Or girl, you know what you should do? Be by your damn self. Stop looking
Learn
for
to
friends.
Be by your,
learn about you.
Learn
Learn about yourself. So I feel bad for Brandon, but we gonna lead into another person who needs some serious help, Dante. But at this point, I don't even feel bad for this sucker because it's like you do it to yourself. This girl reached out to him. She's been on the show before. I don't know her name. I don't care to know her name. Apparently, she's from Wisconsin. And she got some accent he can't resist. But she hit him up. Of course she hits you up. She sees that you are a man of color who loves Caucasian women who are in jail. Yeah. And you just can't get enough. Like, you are a sucker for it.
And that you give the money.
You give the money so freely. You think she really wants you?
Of course not.
Like, no. She know what you really want.
You know yourself.
You had you met a decent woman last season who had a job, was actually really into you, minus despite all your quirks. Exactly. You said no, pow, I have to have another convict. I don't feel sorry for you.
He wants what he wants at this point.
So I can't feel bad for you. If somebody screws you over again, I'm like, okay, maybe he'll learn this lesson. But at this point, I don't even feel bad for you, bro.
No, I don't.
Like,
and still the same woman in jail. My thing is, you want to be a Caucasian woman? Fine.
That's fine.
Why don't you get someone who's not in jail?
That's my thing. You like
there are a lot of Caucasian women out here who are not in jail. Why don't you find someone who's not in jail? I don't understand, Dante. And then you're sending them all this money. Why don't you find someone who's here, who works, who has her own money, who's not into just suck you dry? Why don't you do that?
I have a theory, though. The reason why he goes for women of Caucasian women who are in jail and he gives them money is, one, it's a way of control, but it's also a way of maybe ensuring that they stay with him. Because he's thinking these women are dependent on me.
That's the only way they'll stay with you.
That's the only way they will stay with me. And maybe these are the only women who will really want me. The ones who are in jail because they're desperate. The women who are not in jail, who have their own money, they are not desperate. So maybe that is why he goes for those women. Because he feels like he needs to be a super. We were saying that last season. He needs to be a superhero in a relationship. He needs to feel like he is the man. So he goes gets a woman who is a convict, and then he decides, I'm going to provide for her. I'm going to be her everything, and then she will feel indebted to me, and it'll be the woman of my preference. That's who really wants me. It's pathetic. It's actually pathetic.
They prefer you for what they can get from you because they're coming from jail. And I understand that. The thing I don't understand about people who go and get with a convict, I don't think they're even being fair to that ex-convict.
Because they can't even be free.
They can't. It's like There's no freedom. They just came out of jail. They want to be free.
They're
Now
clamped
they
down.
get back into another control dynamic
Mm-hmm.
where they can't be free because you're giving them this money or you're taking care of them.
Yeah.
So
So
that's a shame. And then Sarah and Michael, the one who has 6 kids.
What
And
are
she's
you
pregnant with
doing?
the 7th child. She's like, I am pregnant. She's so happy she's pregnant because she gets to say, like,
I'm a big mama too.
you don't need to keep on calling him, because I'm sure the other lady has said so before, you know, to him, and he has told her. But she says you don't have any children, so you don't understand why she keeps on calling me all the time.
My
So
thing
she
is-
now can say, I'm pregnant, or I got a child for him, so I understand too. I am a mother too, and you don't need to call him that much.
My thing is, it does not compare to a woman who has 6 kids.
Okay.
Your little baby that's in your stomach does not compare
Yeah.
to the 6 kids she has with this food.
Yeah, but
It
she
just
calls
doesn't.
it too much though.
I
Like-
really don't think so. I've only seen her call him maybe once or twice, and this is what the second episode.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't think she calls him that much.
Yeah.
But I do think the man, he's a deadbeat father. Girl, you have to do stuff on your own. You
Yeah.
know, it sucks that that's how it is, but it is what it is.
Whew,
So, was that all of that?
those were the 5. Those were the 5. Life
Yeah.
after Lockup, but it looks as though it's gonna be a good season, and we'll be right here for
The
it.
shenanigans, honey. But yes, y'all, it is Mary.
And
And we invite you guys to like,
subscribe,
share, and comment all your thoughts down below.
Bye.